What's up, YouTube family? How you guys doing? So I want to talk to you about why success doesn't work for me. Let me ask you guys a question. How many of you guys that are watching this video have ever known that you had the power, the potential, the ability, you had the knowledge, you even had the tools, and for some reason, you just continued to self-sabotage, continue to make the same mistakes, and it just seemed like your ship never came in. It just didn't work. It works for other people. In fact, it works for people less talented than you. It works for people that, don't have as good of a product or service as you. But why not you? And that's what I want to do this video for, because first of all, I relate. And I'm going to share some very, very, very real reasons why success would not work for you and why it didn't work for me and what I had to do to change it. Okay, so let's get started. Get out your pen and paper, and I want you guys to write this down and take some notes. So the number one reason why success would not work in someone's life, the number one reason, is a lack of integrity. And believe me, it took me a probably good solid 2 years. Really, it's taken a lifetime. But I'm talking about the moment that I had the aha that life will never work when you're not integrity. You will not have the power you're supposed to have, nor will you have the wealth that you're supposed to have if you don't have integrity. I don't know why it took me so long, because I guess I was self-deceived. I'm not sure. Or I guess I thought I had integrity because, I'm like, I don't steal. I don't mistreat people. But see, it was the small areas of my life where I lacked integrity. It was just the simple, like not keeping a promise, not keeping my word, not following through. Sometimes telling a story, not even necessarily a lie, but just a story. Something that I would make up in my own mind that wasn't even truth, that wasn't even reality, that was just kind of, could be same like, hey, listen, could have been like my son's mom. Hey, how far are you with Caleb? And, I may be dropping him off, and I said, I'm just around the block, when in actuality I was a mile away. I could have just said a mile away, and so I said, I'm just a block away. And of course, you know what, guys, that's a lack of integrity. And so, thankfully, I begin to fix integrity in the little areas, and I noticed, like, as the integrity increased, so did the money, so did the fame, so did the success. Bam. Second reason, and I'm not going to go as long on all of these because I want you to take notes, then I want you to evaluate. Actually, what I want you to do is something I do. So what I would do if I were you right now is I would take notes on all of these, and then I would literally kind of type them into an Excel spreadsheet or into a Word document or even on your phone, and just literally yes or no. Where are you in this? And this is what I do often. And so, for example, what I would do is I would give myself actually a 0, a 5, or a 10. 0 means I'm horrible at this. 5 means I'm average, which is not good. And 10 means I've mastered it. So right now I'm going to give you what? 10? So you should score 100 points. But I remember one time when I took this, this list, when I first identified why isn't success working for me, man, I scored like a 30 out of 100. That's not good. Too many little averages, way too many zeros. So the second reason, my friends, is they don't take radical, massive, extreme action. Bottom line, when success is not working in your life, you will find that one of the things that you're not doing is taking enough action on that particular thing. Now, you might be busy. You might be doing actions, but not radical, extreme action on that one thing that you're trying to have success with. The third thing, ooh, this hurt me, is you're doing too many things, and therefore you lack focus. I read the book, The One Thing, that was the hardest thing for me to get my head around because of my creativity and my energy and my passion and my desire to grab it all and do it all. And really, I tried to serve everyone. And there's an old saying, if you try to serve everyone, you'll end up serving nobody. So just picking that niche or that one thing that you're going to master. So I would say, okay, I'm going to try to write these 3 books. Well, then, the 3 books became average. And I say, I'm going to write this one book and I'm going to make it unbelievable, okay? The fourth thing is a lack of consistency. So if I was to say, hey, grade yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 on how consistent you are, where would it be? Would it be a 0? Would it be a 5? Would it be a 10? And actually, in one of my future upcoming YouTubes, I'm actually going to take you through kind of a life scoring system that I created for my clients. Whenever I do one-on-one coaching with them, I have all of them fill this out because it doesn't lie. It tells me exactly where they're at in their life and what they need to break through in and what they need to pay attention to. Because these are the reasons why life isn't working and why success is not working for you. Lack of consistency. Number 5 is they never make an investment in coaching and mentorship. You know, I remember like thinking, wait a minute, I study, I read, I watch YouTube videos, you know, but I never really, you know, spent the money on hiring a coach for myself or invested in programs and courses. So what I started to do is I said, you know what, I'm going to start small and I'm going to, you know, at least add up what I spend in Starbucks over the last 30 days and at least match that. And if one or the other has to go, it's going to be Starbucks over, you know, my personal growth journey. So just something for you to think about if it's not working, because remember, those that pay attention. One of the reasons why you're not breaking through in high-level success is because you're not investing in you. Okay, number 6 is you haven't burnt the ships yet. In other words, you haven't gone all in. You haven't married yourself to your idea or your vision. And you still have plan Bs. People that have high-level success, they bury plan B. They light it on fire and they kill it. They destroy it. They don't talk about it. They don't think about it. They burn the ships. Okay, and then number 7, I believe, for you that are taking notes, you'll know exactly where I'm at, is you don't really truly follow the masters. You know, in other words, what you should be doing and whatever it is you want to succeed, whether it's weight loss, whether it's, you know, building muscle, whether it's sales, whether it's, you know, marketing, whether it's, you know, customer service or, you know, whatever it might be, writing a book. You don't listen to the voices of people that have mastered it. What I mean by listen is you might read their book, you might watch their videos, but are you really listening? You're really writing down that one thing they tell you to do because you pass it off as, oh, that's easier, that's too simple. Because what happens is we follow these masters, they give us the formula, and sometimes we miss it because it's simple. And our brain doesn't pick it up because we're waiting for that big, huge, magical answer. Bad, bad, bad. Number 8. You don't value time like you should. See, people that are highly successful have become masters at time management. And if you're going to be successful, my friends, and the reason why success would not be working for you is because you allow yourself to waste time. You don't manage time like a freak. You allow yourself to continuously be distracted, and you're just not focused on the highest priority or the task at hand. Number 9 is you're not following the right process. Remember, Marcus Lemonis says that all businesses rise and fail based on people, product, and process. I know in my life, one of the reasons why I did not have success in certain areas was because I didn't follow a process. You know, I wasn't consistent. There's that consistent word again. You know, I didn't even have a process. It just kind of, you know, shot from the seat of my pants, or, you know, just kind of shoot from the hip, or just kind of go with the flow. But successful people establish process and they never veer away from it. They do it over and over and over again. Have you guys loved this? Isn't this awesome? You guys got to be loving this. I mean, this is some gold for YouTube, right? And last but not least, 10th reason why success is not working for you, my friends, is because of limiting beliefs in your thought process. Meaning you haven't mastered the mind and the beliefs yet. And that's why you want to be here. And every time you go to get here, you just keep getting knocked down by those bad thoughts, thought patterns, belief patterns, and that is what creates the habits and the actions. So if you want to break through, my friends, you need to take this list of all 10 things that I just gave you, and you need to do them. And you need to do them 24/7. You need to go to bed doing them, waking up doing them. You need to commit to them, because these are the secrets. I literally just changed your life physically, emotionally, spiritually, relationally. All 10 of these apply to your relationships. All 10 of these apply to your business, your money. They all apply to your body. All 10 of these right now that I just talked about could apply to your health. All of them. So write them down and then grade yourself. 0 is you're doing horrible right now. Right now. Doesn't mean you're not going to change, but be brutally honest in evaluation. 5 is like, it's hit and miss. I'm about 50% there. And 10 is, hey, I've mastered this consistently. Don't just say, oh, yeah, I exercised last week. That's not a 10. I'm talking about 30 days straight on something. I'm talking about, yes, I do this without even thinking about it, okay? So do me a favor, though. Caleb and I'm going to put it in the comments, and I want you guys to comment below what you got out of this video, how it inspired you, and what was your favorite part. And then I'm going to put a link in here called Mentor with Maddix. Caleb and I are going to start a mentorship, a real legit mentorship for you out there that are truly, truly ready to have somebody really, truly mentor you. It's going to be an amazing process. And so just click the link and at least, put in your email so that when we go live with this, you guys have an opportunity to be one of the 24 people that we mentor over a year. We're going to take 24 people. We're going to mentor them for a year. So love you guys. Have an awesome day, my friends. And I'll see you in the next YouTube video. Thank y'all for watching. By the way, share this out. If this motivated you, copy the URL and text it to a friend or put it on your Facebook.